And this is the one and only T Quest, and you're listening to Plus Us Plus Life, baby.
Tell me about yourself.
Well, I'm Faye Atwater. I'm the former 2016 American Beauty Plus National Woman Queen. I'm the owner of Faye's Fashion Lab. I am also a founder of a plus-size modeling group that has traveled all over the southern part of the United States and Nigeria, performing and doing different photo shoots promoting plus-size, advocating for plus-size beauty, plus-size issues I'm involved in.
Okay.
And I
So how
want
long?
to say,
I'm sorry.
I want to say to you before we even get started, I want to thank you for giving plus-size issues a forum, somewhere where we can come, talk about, discuss, and hopefully solve some of the issues that we have in the plus-size community, and celebrate us too. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm really trying, so I'm just hoping more people get on board. So
I'm praying also for that for you too, Brian. I see the good work that you're doing, and I think it will just more exposure as you keep sharing and talking about you. More people will come aboard.
So how long have you been involved in modeling?
I started modeling in 1998. I was walking in the Macon Colonial Mall, and a gentleman approached me and asked me was I interested in modeling, and I told him no, because in all honesty, I had never heard of nor seen plus-size models. He gave me his card and told me that he was going to be in Ashley Stewart if I was interested. And I went into Ashley Stewart, talked to the manager, and the person was legitimate, and the very first show that I did was in Macon, Georgia, for Ashley Stewart. Before they even started the Ashley Stewart I Am Ashley campaign, this was back in 1998.
Oh, wow. So I even, back then, I even know they had BBW modeling back then.
Well, I didn't either. Like I said, I met Colette. She was another mentor who introduced me to the Atlanta plus-size industry. She helped me to get a gig back then in Atlanta. The For Sister Only concerts were a big thing to be a part of, and she helped me to be a stage model to get my hair done and cut by Bronner Brothers at the time. So she just took me on her wing, and I started going to her classes and just doing local shows. And I can say now I've done over 200 shows.
Oh, wow. That's a lot.
That's a lot. That is a lot. And I will say that it was hard for me because I was not. Most time when people think about plus-size models, they're thinking about the ones who are more curvier, flat stomach, breast, wide hips, but I am more of an apple shape. That means I'm fully round. So I have received a lot of rejection within the plus-size community. So that for some people, like, oh, I don't understand that. Well, because even in the plus-size industry, it is an image that they were looking for. And being a fuller-figure plus-size woman, it hasn't been up until, I'll say, 2017 that you really started seeing more fuller-figure plus-size women being brought to the forefront. You know, I'm very happy about Lizzo. In other artists that, Tess Holiday, Tess Monster, when they started, they embraced them somewhat. But when I first started doing it, I got so many rejections, but it was just part of a learning experience for me. And the main thing that I did was that when they started rejecting me, I decided that I would create my own lane. I went to the Cato's department stores, and I would talk to all the managers and the district managers, and I convinced them to allow me to do in-store fashion shows for Cato's, the Avenue, so that I could have not just a size 10 model, but I could have models all the way up to a size 26 and a 28W.
Okay. So, like, when you first started, was you nervous?
I honestly, no. I worked in the school system, and one of the things that everybody would always joke with me about is that, we work 200 days out of the year, and no one ever saw me repeat the same outfit. I've always been very confident within myself. So transitioning over to modeling was not a hard thing for me. The only thing that was hard was, like I said, I had so much confidence in myself that I was surprised to see that there was inner discrimination amongst the way they chose models to do the runway shows. If we're all plus size and we're battling an industry that already is negative towards plus size women, I was just hurt to find out that within the community that is supposed to serve to help to destroy that cycle of discrimination, we in ourselves had the same discrimination against the way that the models looked according to size.
So you first went down to try out. Was there a very few models, or was it like a whole bunch?
When I first was asked, honestly, there was only 4 or 5 plus size models here in the Atlanta area that I would see on a regular basis, and that would be myself, Portia Withers, and K-Renee Chick, Thick Madame. It wasn't that many, and now it's overrunning with plus size models. And I always say that we put in a lot of hard work to get where we are, and now with Instagram and Facebook, people they pop up, add a name, and call themselves a plus size model, but they haven't put in any work in. And so that is something that I would like to say to a lot of the young women that are coming out and everything. Yes, that's modeling. I'll call that modeling. But until you done walk that pavement, did as many shows as I have, then I would say that don't be so quick to give yourself a title. Earn it. Earn it.
That's true. 'Cause, especially like on Instagram, I see a lot of that.
Yes. Yes. And one of my pet peeves is if you're calling yourself a model, why are you having photo shoots in your bathroom? Be professional at all times. Have professional photos. I don't, of course it's great to see a model's personal life, showing candid photos, but when you're out there promoting yourself and you put you in the bathroom, that's not professional to me, But everybody has their own way of being successful, so I guess that's their success.
Yeah, because by you saying that, I had a few that hit me up when I used to do the magazines. I had a few, like they'll email me and they send me pictures like of selfies, like with their phone out. So like,
no.
How am I supposed to put that in the magazine with your phone? That's not a professional look.
Exactly. In this day and age, people want everything instantly. They want success immediately. They want this and that. And I tell everybody, I'm not rich and I'm not famous, but I don't want to be hood famous either. Everything should be done with some type of professionalism. I don't care what it is.
That's true. Most definitely true. So I see Atlanta is like flooded with models out there.
It truly is. And again, I say that with that, you have so many models who are willing to do shows for free that it brings the market value down on someone who is really trying to perfect their craft.
Yeah.
You know, if I'm going in and I'm going to ask you to pay me this amount for gracing your stage, and you have 15 other models that's willing to do it for free, nobody's going to get paid. I'm not going to get paid, and they're not going to get paid because you offering your services free for nothing. We have got to learn how to value ourselves.
What part of modeling, like have you experienced so far that made you feel uncomfortable?
Well, none. I've done everything. For James C. Lewis, I did the Naked Black Justice campaign. I've done lingerie modeling. I've done runway modeling still. So there's nothing. I mean, my craft is my craft, and I try to perfect it in every area and every genre of it.
I had asked that because, people had stories, whether in fashion shows or whether is a crooked photographer. They had little stories about little craziness that's going on, so that's why I had asked.
Well, and I understand that, but my main thing of it is if you are a professional, before you enter in an agreement or in a situation, I research people. It's not hard to do because everybody, like you said, is on Instagram, they're on Facebook. That's why you have Google. If you research people, you will learn and you will definitely find out if they're legit or not. And even sometimes when you're just talking to them, you can just sit back and listen, and that'll let you know a lot about them. But I do find out that I've met a lot of models that they themselves are, they are up for the shenanigans also, because they feel that when they're dealing with someone who is professional, like a professional photographer, they don't want to pay the person. They want to offer other things to the photographer. And that's unprofessional, because then when you get creeps that are doing that, people get offended by it, but you don't know how many female models of all sizes have offered themselves their body up just for a free photo shoot.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure a lot of that is going around too.
It is. And a lot of models, they want to promote the BBW community. It's always been looked upon as a fetish, sexual. They want to sexualize everything that we are doing. And I don't have anything against that. Yes, be sexy. Show that plus-size women are beautiful and sexy. But there's a way in doing it. Like I said, you can do it tactfully. You can do it beautifully.
Yeah. So, speaking of photographers, do you work with just one or multiple, just to get the creative side out of each one?
I work with multiple. I've found that some of the best photographers that I've dealt with have been women. They are more open to allow you to express your ideas. Sometimes male photographers, they kind of, like I said, sometimes stick to just the image of sex sales, and don't want to go beyond that to something more creative. Yeah. And a woman would, and a woman will at times. Yeah.
Okay. So what's your what would you say your favorite places that you like taking your photo shoots at?
I like studios, because you can take a studio shot and then be creative, and even though you're indoors, you can make it look like you're outside, make it look like you're in a city. It depends upon, like I said, the skill of the photographer.
Okay. So how often do you go for a photo shoot?
I try to do photo shoots at least twice, every 2 months. You bring something fresh, something new. It's always good to update your portfolio.
So do you collaborate with other models?
Yes, I told you that I had the Faye Fashion Lab, which is the modeling group that I created for myself and other models. And yes, we do photo shoot, group shoots. I put on fashion shows. I've been fortunate to be named the brand ambassador for pluspositive.org with Nikki Lynch, and that is how I was blessed to be placed on MTV Real World Atlanta 2019, their television show.
Okay. So when you use the term brand ambassador, could you explain for the people that don't understand what that means?
Well, a brand ambassador is someone that is chosen to be the forefront of an organization so that you can promote it, be the voice of it, and bring awareness to it. So you can be a brand ambassador for a private company, you can for a public entity, a charity organization, and as you know, many stars are brand ambassadors for different products.
So so far, like, how many magazines have you been featured in?
I've been featured in several magazines, Plus Connect, Atlanta Voyage, Very Full Figure magazine, just a host of different magazines that I've been blessed to be featured in. And also I've written some articles for several magazines. Slay Kings and Queens magazine did a feature, Urban Release, just like I said, just different magazines. And that's one of the things that I'm proud of, is that I do not sit back and wait for opportunities to come to me. I actively go out and network and seek ways of promoting what I believe in.
So you say you write. So do you write? So it's actually like a blog that you write?
I don't write a blog, but like I said, when I'm asked to do an article with someone that's interested in plus-size modeling, I have written articles about plus-size modeling. I also advocate for people with thyroid cancer because I am a thyroid cancer survivor. So I've written several articles about that as well. And, of course, my journey as being a plus-size beauty pageant queen and the modeling.
What type of brand that you like to wear, like when it comes to like fashion shows and stuff like that? Is it like the brand that's already out, or is like upcoming model, like upcoming brands that's trying to get into the business?
Okay. Well, what I have loved to do, like one of my favorite designers, I have several favorite designers. When I say they create their own things, is Shalonda, and she is so artistic. She does these angel wings, awesome, and you've seen them. If you go on my Facebook page or my Instagram page, you'll see me doing shows wearing her angel wings. Also, I love ABS Fine Arts and Apparel wear, which is more streetwear. And I have my own clothing that I sell through my own little group, and I try to do streetwear, more classy wear, but I do love wearing the designer wear where it's very creative, very different. Shalonda also does headpieces, so I'm like fascinated with how creative her mind works and how she can come up with an outfit, using things from trash bags, broken up CD players, anything. She just used very unconventional material to come up with things.
Okay.
And my other girl, I love Geek Junkies because, I mean, she can take something and maybe to somebody else is a piece of junk, but she will take it and change it into the high fashion couture art.
Okay, I'm gonna check that out.
Please do it. I got to pull up my girl too, Lifestyle Plus, Keisha Talley. I have to say something about her because she blessed me. I won her Lifestyle Plus Boss My Brand back in 2017. I have to plug her because she's another one that brings the sexy wear, the more trendy urban look for us plus size girls.
Okay. So I wanted to ask you what do you look forward to like as far as modeling this year, but it's a crazy year doing this coronavirus thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I can just tell you that I had 4 shows for April. They all have been canceled. I was planning a trip to Nigeria and to Texas, all canceled due to coronavirus. So right now everything is on lockdown. But what I'm doing is that I had already done a in studio photo shoot. So I'm just still promoting myself through those photos.
Okay.
One of the photographers that I appreciate is Ty Davidson, and he just did Access Now. He featured me in one of their posters, the little promo posters, so I appreciate that.
Okay. That's cool. Most definitely cool. So you feel that at this time where everything's on lockdown, that especially like not just only modeling, it could be any activity that people should like step their game up or not, and like focus more on their craft. So when everything's over.
Definitely. Right now, if you are not able to be out in the public doing a fashion show, I'm sure that you have a friend or someone who has a studio, because, the CDC says less than 10 people. You yourself, the photographer, your makeup artist, stylist, there's 4 people. You go to the studio and you do some photos and put them out there for your fans and keep your brand alive. Don't just sit quiet, do something. Do a video talking about how you're overcoming the stress of being at home and not being able to interact with everybody else, in the industry. Do a podcast like I'm doing with you. And again, I thank you, Brian, for allowing me to do this.
Oh, you're welcome. I thank you for giving me a chance. So.
Well, you're welcome.
So where do you see the plus size community growing in the future?
The plus size, there is a $1 billion market on plus size clothing. We still have not truly embraced the fuller figured plus size women. A few organizations have, like Eloquy. You can go on there and they're the true full figured plus size woman modeling for them. But most of them are still doing the same thing. You've got to be that Coca-Cola bottle shaped female in order for you to get placed somewhere. So I'm hoping and praying that as we go into this journey together, we will stop, the plus size industry will stop discriminating against darker skin, plus size full figure woman. That's what I'm hoping.
And why do you feel that? Because you have some plus size that that hate other plus size for what reason, I have no idea. But
Well, that happens in the regular size industry as well. It's easy to pit us against each other instead of us being pitted against the industry that is causing the problem. It's easy for that model to hate this model, but when we band together and say, hey, look, I'm not supporting you if you don't support this woman, blah, 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 But, again, it's divide and conquer. And if you are willing to be divided, then this is what is going to happen. So, I try to teach, and I try to be a better example than what I have, what I've seen.
So is there any new models that you would like to work with in the future?
Are there any new models that I would like to work with in the future? I have a young lady that I've been working with, and I met her at the international pageant in Florida. Her name is Susan Wilson. I love her. She's really very sweet. I haven't had the chance to meet a lot of new models because when I go to events, and again, this is how they have kind of like ingrained it in our head. When I walk into a room, hey, y'all, how everybody's doing, blah, 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 blah. And you walk into the room and they have their backs turned, they don't speak. It's like, oh, I'm not going to talk to you because we're in competition to do this, and I know that I look better than you. So it hasn't been an environment where I could meet a lot of people. I did get a chance to meet some people when the Curvathon event was going on in Atlanta, and that was nice. That was nice. Gwen DeVoe, she sponsored that along with Ashley Stewart and along with Oprah, who is the executive producer of the plus size. It's like a plus size model competition. So I enjoyed meeting those ladies. They were inspirational, very encouraging. Dr. Angela Rivers with the Ohio Curvy Fashion Weekend, she was there as one of the judges. So eventually, like I said, hopefully things will get better. We'll be able to come together and not be divided. But as of now, I can't sit here and tell you that I have met, because they're not approachable.
Yeah.
So,
what do you have planned that we should look forward to in the future?
Well, right now, I'm just hoping to be able to start back doing some more charitable events for the disabled, domestic violence. Right now, the future is not, as far as being out in the public, it's null and void. But it's other things that I can do, and that's what I'm going to continue to do. Like I said, I'm going to bridge the gap for the things that I can do right here from home, and not so much stress as to if, I'm going to be able to do an event with a crowd involved.
Okay. So, for upcoming models that try to get into the game, what advice would like to share for them?
Be humble. Reach out to someone who has experience. Let them be a mentor to you. Don't worry about being overexposed by doing fashion shows, because that is how you get your brand out. That is how you start your brand, by getting a loyal following. be patient. Not only don't only worry about the fashion side of it. Go and take some business classes. One of the greatest persons that I love to go and hear speak is Marie with the Curvy Fashionista. She always brings very informative information as to resources of how to find modeling gigs, how to get started. And I try to go and listen to her as much as I can to get the wealth of knowledge that she's willing to share.
So how can people reach out to you?
They can reach out to me on Facebook. My name is Faye Atwater. On Instagram is always full figured fabulous. My email, fayeatwater@yahoo.com. Also on Facebook, you can reach out to me, American Beauty Plus National Queen 2016 and Faye's Fashion Lab. I would like to challenge every plus-size model to reach out and help another plus-size model to do at least one fashion show to help them follow their dream to walk the runway of one fashion show.
Any shout-outs?
All right. I want to shout out to all my girls at Faye's Fashion Lab that's been rocking with me forever. Portia Withers, Susan Wilson, Joy Phillips, Carissa Biggs, oh, my God, Melanie Beebe, oh, my God, Steve with crypto photos, my husband, my Asia, Avery, Amari, Matthew, AJ, Legend, Lauren, my whole tribe. That's what I want to shout out, my whole tribe. And I'm thankful to God, and thank you, Brian. Thank you so much.
Yeah, this one is for the big girls. Yeah, that's right, I said it. For the big girls. Wherever you at, I need y'all to represent right now. Let's go.
Go, big fine, go, big fine, go.
Right.
Go, big fine, go, big fine, go. Go, big fine, go, big fine, go. Go, big fine, go, big fine, go.
Go, big girl, shit, do your thing. Make them cheeks wobble, let them titties hang.
Yeah.
Skinny bitches hating, don't be ashamed.
No.
They mad cause they stick shake, they so lame. Same shit they can do, you can do it better.
Yeah.
Hit the flow, bounce that ass, show them and tell them.
Tell 'em.
Dress to impress, talk and walk like a lady, smelling good, turn their heads, but she weighing 280.
Tell 'em.
Lame said he won't fuck, that dude crazy. But he still thinking about you, he too shady.
Yeah.
I ain't scared, yeah, I'm slim with it, and what?
Tell 'em.
Let me hook my pole up to that dump truck.
Go, big fine, go, big fine, go.
Tell 'em.
Go, big fine, go, big fine, go. Go, big fine, go, big fine, go.
Yeah.
Go, big fine, go, big fine, go.
Okay, she super thick, but she keep it toned up. And she don't play that petty shit, baby grown up. While all the weak bitches hate her homies really wanna date a big fine. Point out if you should know one. Now tell her.
Go, big fine, go, big fine, go.
Tell her.
Go, big fine, go, big fine, go.
Let me see ya.
Go, big fine, go, big fine, go.
Right.
Go, big fine, go, big fine,
Check.
go.
I like 'em like Melissa McCarthy or Jill Scott, Carrie Stevens style, extra thick and she still hot.
Yeah.
Them curvy girls automatically got a real shot. I've been this way for years, ain't changed yet and I'm still not. That's my preference, I ain't shamed and I never been. She so heaven sent, thank God for what he blessed her with. Love her confidence, I see that by what she dressing in. And she gon' get hers, make me fiend for all that sexiness.
Yeah.
Fuck the haters, ayy, one of them's irrelevant. Just cause people can talk don't mean they can tell her shit.
Right.
And she intelligent, move like a boss would, grind like a boss should. So with me she we all good. Now go big fine, go big fine. Stuntin' on these hoes big time. You can serve me up and I'ma give you yours big fine. Bedroom office or the living room flow big fine. Just let me know big fine. Okay, she super thick, but she keep it toned up. And she don't play that petty shit, baby grown up. While all the weak bitches hate her homies really wanna date a big fine. Point out if you should know one. Now tell her,
go big fine, go big fine, go.
Just tell her,
go big fine, go big fine, go.
Let me see you.
Go big fine, go big fine, go. Go big fine, go big fine, go.
South Carolina, North Carolina,
go big fine.
Mississippi, Alabama,
Go big fine.
Georgia, Florida, California,
Go big fine.
Kentucky, Louisiana,
Go big fine.
Missouri and Tennessee,
Go big fine.
Michigan down to Texas,
Go big fine.
New York and New Jersey,
Go big fine.
Arkansas, Oklahoma,
Go big fine.
Pennsylvania, Illinois,
Go big fine.
Nevada back to Virginia,
Go big fine.
all the fly Hawaii girls,
Go big fine.
big fans across the world.
Go big fine.
Now tell her,
go big fine, go big fine, go.
Tell her,
go big fine, go big fine, go. Go big fine, go big fine, go. Go big fine, go big fine, go.
Yeah.